With the portal glowing nearly 100% of the time, I think I need to make more content on when is the right time to pull, giving my thoughts and opinions on that. And I have some pretty strong ones, plus announcements, all kind of important stuff. So let's jump in and get all of that today. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? Just finished up my breakfast and I woke up, had a hard time waking up this morning actually. So I wanted to get this video out before I started the live stream today. We're going to be starting a huge account takeover. But before we start that, I wanted to talk about all of these shard events going on in the game. As usual, I think it's really important to remind you, just pull whenever is good for you. Pull whenever is good for you. And, just think about when would be the right time for your account. And, if you just YOLO, then this is probably just entertainment for you. But I'm going to give you my opinion because I think that we need to be really careful about when we're pulling shards in the near future. I just went and I double checked. I know I've paused the video multiple times right now. I don't know if you guys noticed that kind of stuff. But we still don't know what's happening tomorrow, okay? And I think that's really important. Like, let's go check, make sure there's nothing here. So, normally, way ahead of time, we know if we have a champion chase, a summon rush, a deck of fate, a Titan event, a path event. That would be my guess, is that we're going to get a path event. But currently we have nothing showing in the game. And if that is the case, then I'm going to recommend nobody pulls tomorrow. That would be highly, highly suspicious if there's no summon rush, champion chase. In fact, actually, let me pause again. Let me go ask in the content creator chat. Okay, there's no mention in the content creator chat at all, and that's just weird, okay? So if you're thinking about pulling shards tomorrow, wait to make your final decision, okay? I was going to say I'm going to pull and stream early tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. UTC, which is 4 a.m. my time. That's going to be my plan, is to stream early for this. But what I would like to do is I would like to have the shard pull list solidified before I commit to waking up at 4 a.m. So if you want your shards pulled tomorrow and you've made up your mind that this is what you're going to do, let me know if you want your shards pulled tomorrow and if you'd be available during that 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. window, Eastern Standard Time, okay? Because I can't stream at my normal time. I have this training that I have to go to tomorrow. So I do want to stream. I just would start early. So let me know if that is cool and interesting to you. I would love to do that, and we can hook that up. But before you make that decision, I think you should really consider, are you going for this fusion? Because if you're going for the fusion, you probably want to save your sacred shards. That's what I'm going to do, unless something crazy drops in the game tomorrow, which could very well happen. I'm not going to pull. So I think Plarium could drop a path event at the last minute, but usually we would know about that by now. I don't know. Okay, so basically, I think that the next couple of weeks are going to be really tricky in terms of when to pull shards. We're going to have the fusion coming up, and my gut tells me we're going to have a Primal 2X coming up during the Coalition event. So I think that both of those are going to lead to some be patient, wait Shadow Legends on your shards, all of those kind of situations. I think that there's way too many opportunities to pull shards. Like, for example, how else are you going to get these champions? Do you really love Dwarves or Shadowkin or Sylvan Watchers? Like, all three of these guys are very good. Do you have good champions in those factions? Maybe you need to pull today. If so, and you want your shards pulled, I'm always willing to pull shards on stream for anybody who wants it. So, let me just focus and summarize my thoughts here. I don't want to say that a 2x is a bait event, because a 2x is always a good time to pull champions. However, it depends on what event goes alongside this for tomorrow. If there's no event, then I would not be pulling my shards, even though it's a 2x. I wouldn't. As long as there's something to go alongside of it, I would be pulling my shards if I could still do the fusion. I am not super high on any amount of shards right now, so I am not going to be pulling tomorrow unless Plarium drops something crazy. And I wanted to make this video to hopefully share that advice with you. But most importantly, as always, what do you guys think about when we should be pulling shards in the next couple of weeks? Does that advice make sense? Are you tracking with me on that? Do you have another plan? I would love to hear from you guys on what your other plan would be. I'm going to pause, make sure I didn't miss anything, and see if we get a response in the content creators. Well, other than needing to take out the garbage, I didn't come up with anything else important or relevant. I know a lot of you have been asking about my little foster boy. He's still in the hospital, and they still don't really know what's wrong with him. So hopefully they're going to figure that out, but they're keeping him in there for observation until they can figure something out, which is good. He should not be coming home until they have figured something out. So my wife has been driving to and from our house to the hospital, which is kind of far. She has to drive we don't live really that close to Pittsburgh. We live in the suburbs, and she has to drive from our house all the way into the city, basically on the other side of the city to the hospital. So it's a lot with all of the traffic and the travels and stuff. But, obviously, we're in charge of that little boy, and he's important to us already. So, but as far as the shards go, that's all the information I have. We don't need to drag it out. I can make it quick and easy. I just felt like it was important to let everybody know my thoughts and feelings on this. So anyway, that'll do it for me here today. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on stream for a crazy takeover.